Vage Zakaryan speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and yes, we do have a lot of news today, as I will discuss the latest news and changes pertaining not only to gem space, but also to gem market, as well as our future plans for the coming month, and what our team has already accomplished over the course of few recent weeks, as well as the notions to be introduced in the coming two releases. While at the end, we will also discuss all the newest innovations to gem market too. First and foremost, today we do have a lot of news and quite a few notions to go over. So this August we do have two major releases, one for our gem market and one for our gem space. So I will discuss the two releases implementation and development that is currently ongoing. We will cover what we've attained thus far in both these regards and where we are headed shortly. I will also discuss what are the nearest updates coming on release in August 21st that we'll introduce, and of course all the immense features of the release of Gem Market, as well as the general notions to come, as they will be bearing a lot of new features for both ecosystems. At the end, I will summarize all of our latest progress in the past few months. So let's begin with Gem Market release. As many may have noticed, our gem market gets updated on a regular basis, as we do strive to implement new versions once every 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Nonetheless, the process will be fully standardized shortly in order for the releases to become more regular. So firstly, with this upcoming release, we will have several big changes introduced. The most important one is the launch of our mobile applications. As you may know, we've launched the alpha testing of the mobile applications in the past few months, and everyone was wishing could participate in the testing efforts and use Gem Market application directly on their devices. We did receive great feedback from our testers, for which we are very grateful, of course. And then we implemented all the changes quite promptly. Hence, we are fully ready to launch our mobile applications in all the stores at this time. Similar to our Gem Space application, Gem Market will be published in App Store, App Gallery, Google Play, MI Store, and even Samsung Galaxy Store. While we are also considering a few new application stores in select regions of the world to introduce both of our super apps on shortly. Moreover, all the features of the web version are available in both of these applications, and all future releases will be cross-platform for all versions of our applications as well. Additionally, yet another major update and a new section is the category of products. Apart from the website of Gem Market and the application itself, there is also an extensive section that common users do not have access to, known as the administrative panel. This is a panel for managing Gem Market application and the marketplace itself. In order to manage the super app more efficiently, we've completely revamped the managing sector and sections factors. So, at this time, if the marketing team, a member of the developer team, or even the board of directors make the decision to expand new categories or even slightly adjust the existing ones, all of this can be promptly done right on the administrative panel. Moreover, no further improvements and additional releases after these changes are made won't be needed, as these are implemented in real time all the time. And our marketing team executed a set of questionnaires in order to learn more about user experiences in other marketplaces in order to accept certain categories that are most popular these days. So these major changes are coming in the following release very shortly. Furthermore, I would also like to mention the adjustable product parameters. May sound complicated, but in reality it is a very simple notion. This means that by the use of the administrative panel I just mentioned earlier, we will be able to enter parameters for individual products as part of the categories. Meaning, for example, for clothes, size range, fabric material, manufacturer, and etc. For mobile devices, manufacturer, brand, amount of RAM, display size, color, and many other features, and so on. Each product category will have these specific to the category parameters in order for the sellers to be able to systemize their products, while buyers can promptly locate correct versions of the items with the help of these options. Perhaps many of you use similar parameter options and filters when you look for a product or a service online. User experience shows that having these options makes it much more convenient and prompt for the shopping experience and convenience online. Regardless of whether new categories of products are added, all these parameters can be entered manually. There will be no additional need for the developers to write any more code, and these are implemented very easily with convenience to all the parties involved. Furthermore, let's go over some plans for improvements in the short term. Apart from what I've mentioned so far today, the August 31st release will also introduce automated change of delivery status. In case someone orders products through Gem Market, which is already available and useless, there's an option for monitoring the status of your delivery, although it is not currently updated by automation and has to be done manually. Well, this changes with this release, and the process will be fully automated. It was also introduced an automatic accounting of pre-cuts in the warehouse, an important feature for sellers in order to stay aware of their stock of items that they are selling at this time. And additionally, we've also simplified the process of registering new stores in our ecosystem by means of cancellation of primary account verification. So, no more need to await approval of our team members, as new merchants can get right to selling much quicker. Moreover, the next expected release for Gem Market will be implemented on or around October 2nd with several new important features that are crucial for our stores on the ecosystem and their prompt operation. So first and foremost, it will simplify the withdrawal of funds for the seller, making it much more fluid and profound. The process will be very visual in terms of the interface and the personal account of the store, and very intuitive. Secondly, optimization of the map for choosing a delivery address. Currently, our delivery is carried out through a SDEX system, and in order for a user to place an order, they either choose self-pickup or shipping via one of the available delivery services. The interface will be simplified in the way that shows available pickup locations much more precisely in order for users to make purchases with much ease. And thirdly, feedback from the seller. Our users can contend and contact merchants via all the contact means made available by the merchant themselves, while integration with GemSpace will be of utmost priority to connect our communities feature and implement a mutual integration of both of our super apps. Additionally, measures for asking questions directly from merchants will be added too. Now, these were just the technical notions that I wanted to cover today. Well, now let's discuss the scaling process of our Gem Market and where we currently are now. Our marketplace is officially launched in Russian Federation. Moreover, we have several crucial processes being implemented at this time, as we are conducting market analysis by attracting new stores and launching the sales, which are currently happening in the platform, even with our own official merchandise too. We are smoothing and improving the whole system overall, and we are currently doing that right now. For example, with all the accounting processes, shipping, delivery, returns, dispute resolutions, and so much more, as well as obtaining of the success story with our stores. It is crucial, which will help us scale much faster in other new regions once we fully polish our marketplace in Russia today. While from there on, we will be scaling an existing marketplace in CIS region, Europe, and United States. So there's a lot of work implemented and a lot of work ahead of us, as we are very excited to launch on new regions of the world. So let's now briefly discuss our GemSpace coming very soon on August 30th. First feature that should be noted is a cross-platform notion, which will be introduced simultaneously to all the platforms. Users will now be able to search for communities through the search field and through the catalog of communities. Moreover, users will also be able to report communities in which unwanted type of content or spam is being shared as part of content improvement efforts in our super app, after which our quality moderation team will review the items in question and get rid of them if necessary. Additionally, the Android version will also be receiving a wide array of new improvements, which I will now discuss in further detail. Firstly, redesign of the new message indicator within a chat. In order to implement smoother notifications for our users, the platform will also feature chat profiles for saved messages, which allows additional convenient functions when you search for certain documents, text, images, and files with much more prompter that's scrolling endlessly looking for the item. And yet another feature to be introduced is a simplified mechanism of sending media files. As well as those who use our web version may have already noticed the feedback after a call form, asking how the call go and giving the option to rate it, which it helps our development team monitor the overall quality and implement necessary corrections when we receive a rate lower than 4 stars. So this feature is also coming to the Android platform with this release shortly. Moreover, the iOS platform will also have 2 major changes, perhaps not as noticeable but still very crucial from the technical standpoint. Firstly, technical optimization of loading animations. The screen with animated stickers will work much faster, and changing in the media browsing screen user interface as well as improvement of video playback performance. We did receive feedback and are currently working on mitigating video playback on the iOS platform, which of course will be fixed with this upcoming release. So please continue sharing your feedback as it helps immensely make us the application make much better. The next exciting news is changes for Gem AI bot. Now those who don't know what this bot is, it allows users to communicate with the neural network directly in our super app. So prior to last week, users could communicate with the bot only through text. They could ask questions and send in requests of any kind. Well, with this release, we've greatly expanded this functionality of our bot, and it is now able to generate images upon request as well. So users can generate any type of image, and it is completely free, and the images are always in high definition quality. So the bot will send you 4 options initially, from which you can choose the one you prefer the most, and then you will receive a high definition version of the picture that you liked and chose. Requests in more languages other than English will also be supported at a later point in time. So in essence, this is just a very brief summary of what we are actively working on at this time and for the nearest releases. Well, now these are all the news that I wanted to discuss with you, and in conclusion, we continue to work hard to bring our super app to the brink of innovation and of course modern cutting-edge technologies. As always, we thank you for your feedback as we're able to make our super app even better because of it. So thank you for your time, as I am now passing the word to Valery Ostrikov, the member of the board of directors.